The difference between Shin Pei Tet and Daled Bet Reish with respect to litigation would lie in the timing of the court proceedings. Shin Pei Tet implies judgment, to decide, to punish, to govern, and in general refers to a situation where a decision has been reached by the judges and handed down to the litigants. Daled Bet Reish, on the other hand, translates as to speak. This is the stage in the court proceedings in which the litigants speak about their demands, witnesses speak or present the evidence, judges speak to the litigants and to the witnesses to ascertain the validity and truthfulness of their words. So therefore, in each of the four references in which the Daled Bet Reish Shorish is used, we are dealing with the beginnings of the process in which the dispute, the davar, is presented to the judges for an eventual decision. In Bamidbar 27, following the petition of the Benot Tzlafchad regarding their inheritance rights, Moshe's response is that Vayakrev Moshe et Mishpatan Lifnei Hashem, which, according to the distinction made earlier, we would conclude that in a situation such as the Benot Tzlafchad, a halachic decision had been made previously. Moshe was given that decision, which brings us back to the original question: what was it over and above the previous halachic decision regarding inheritance rights of female offspring that Moshe presented to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? And it is this question that forces Rashi, according to the Pshuta Shel Mikra, to conclude that although there had been a halachic decision, Moshe suffered a temporary memory lapse, could not respond to the petition of the Benot Tzlafchad, and in effect returned to God to attempt to reconstruct those aspects of the halacha that he had forgotten. With this reading of Rashi, along with the distinction between Shin Pei Tet and Daled Bet Reish, we have a response to question 3 regarding the headings of Rashi and the inclusion of the words et mishpatan into that heading. By the same token, there are two other aspects of Rashi's commentary. Firstly, according to this distinction, we could flip the headings issue over and ask why it was necessary for Rashi to include the words Vayakrev Moshe. If it was merely an issue of reaching a halachic decision, et mishpatan would have encompassed the issue at hand. According to option number 1, however, this problem is resolved by the fact that Moshe was not presenting a new case to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but rather attempting to reconstruct a halachic decision that he had previously received, had forgotten, and about which he needed to be reminded. This was an issue that was relevant specifically to Moshe, and it is for this reason the heading includes the words Vayakrev Moshe.